Alright guys, this is going to be a quick video. So this is a 2000 Chevy Corvette. This will work for, I believe, the 97 to 2000. Basically, if you have this style key fob, so it's like this rounder one. These things are really hard to get. They're like, you can get them for like 90 bucks each. At least mine really sucks. Like if I was more than, I don't know, like if I was at the behind my truck here, so what is that, 25 feet, it really wouldn't work. I'd have to get up really close to the car to get it to work. I only had one remote when I bought the car. The second remote didn't work, and I wanted to upgrade the key fob system on this Corvette to the newer Corvettes, or the same one that like my Silverado uses. So it's like this style remote. So he has like the indent. All the buttons are the same. And I wanted to show you guys how I did it. You guys can do it on your own. There's different ways to do this, but this is mainly just for a 2000 Corvette. But I believe the same method will work for 97 to 2000. So first of all, you're going to need to get your old key fob receiver out. The way that you do that is, so you remove this piece of carpet here. Then you remove this piece of trim, which is right here. It's this one right there with a light on it. It just has a couple of clips in the back that go in here. And then it has one screw down here that holds on to one of these like round style knobs. Okay, so you take that off and then you can just pull this whole thing out. I undid the light just so I can get it all the way out of the way. And then there's a piece that you have to take off as well. That's this one right here. It has one like locking washer. This thing was a pain in the ass to get out. Like this is probably the hardest part of this whole job, getting this thing out. I couldn't get it out. I ended up having to use two flatheads and then just prying it open. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but like I almost broke this. That's how close I came to breaking it. Like I kept prying and prying until I finally got it. But this is like, I guess this is the hardest part. You take that piece off, you take that piece off, you move this piece of carpet out of the way, and then your key fob receiver is gonna be under there. It's attached to that thing right in there. You can just kind of pry it out. One thing that you are gonna run into is, this is the part number here. Let me see if I can get it for you. That's the part number right there. This is from a CO6. I bought it on eBay. I think I paid like 70 bucks for it. They are getting kind of expensive. They used to be pretty cheap, and you used to be able to get them brand new, but not anymore. But yeah, so this thing you can get for, I don't know, you can get them anywhere from like 50 to like $100. I got this one for I think 75 bucks. I have another one from 03 base model. I'll tell you guys what the difference is. So the CO6 model is going to have the same part number. Only difference is it does not have the tire sensors. So if you want to continue to use tire sensors, you're going to want to get one from a regular coupe, and you're going to want to get the tire sensors that match like a 2003, 2004 Corvette. I am not going to run tire sensors, so I put the CO6 one in there. I still have the other coupe one, so if in the future I wanted to run them, I could. But I just wanted to show you guys. So this is what I did. I bought this receiver on eBay. I did not get this plug from them. This plug you can buy brand new. I think it's like $17-18. But I went to the junkyard and I picked one up. GM used this on pretty much every vehicle that's like in the 2000s. I believe this one came from like a 2002 S10. So I just went to the junkyard, cut them off, saved myself 20 bucks. And there is a color difference here. So as you can tell, there's a black and alright, sorry about that. So there's a black, pink, and an orange. If you get the actual harness from like if you buy the actual harness for the Corvette, it will come with the matching colors, so you can just match color to color. if you go to the junkyard and you pick one off of like an S10 or Astro, whatever car you choose, it's gonna have 2 oranges and a black. So the black, of course, goes to the black. There are 3 pins in here, and then there's an empty slot. The middle pin, or this middle, I guess this is A, B, C, is the third one in. That's gonna be your pink wire. So right here, and then the last one is just orange to orange. So pin number 4 to orange, which would also be an orange on here. Another thing is this won't be able to go back in. It doesn't match. They're different dimensions. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to mount it. I'm thinking of just zip tying it on, or some other way, seeing what I can do about it. But got it installed, and I'll show you guys that it's all working. So this is the new remote. These remotes are super cheap. I think I got 2 of them on Amazon for like 20 bucks maybe. So it's a lot cheaper, and these things work way better. Like with my truck that uses the same receiver and same remotes, I can unlock it from my bedroom, which is like on the other side of the house. With my current, with the old remote, 2000 remote, this one I could, like I said, unlock it like maybe 10 feet away, and then it wouldn't work. And it would also get unprogrammed all the time. So I would have to program it like at least once a week, just because it would stop working. Tire sensors worked fine, so I know it wasn't the receiver. The issue was this style remote. So that's why we switched over to this. So these are all programmed now. I'm going to show you guys how to program them, and then you guys can just do it yourselves. It's probably $100 like job altogether. I just wire nutted mine in, or not wire nutted. I just connector to connect them, but you can solder, you can do whatever you want. The pins won't match, so if you depin the old harness and you try to pin it into that one, it won't work. Those are smaller pins than the ones that were here, but you can figure it out. That's not the hard part. Like I said, the hard part was getting that stupid nut off, or that retaining washer off. But yeah, so let me show you guys how to program them, and then before I bind everything up, I'm gonna put some sound deadening in here, like I did for most of the back already. So I'll take advantage of that. And if you ever need to unlatch your door and the button doesn't work, this is how you do it. So if anybody ever has that issue, pull that and it opens your gas door. Okay, so let's close the trunk and then I'll show you guys. So show you guys that this is the old remote. Doesn't work, doesn't do anything. Not that it worked all the time, but still, this is the old round remote, sucky. This is the new thin remote. See that? Let's see, let's unlock it. I don't know if you heard that, but it unlocked. You heard the beeps, that means it locked. No, well, it's unlocked. That's the alarm. That button's kind of hard to hit, it's kind of like narrow, but everything's working really well. Trunk release, everything's awesome. So let me show you guys how to program one if you need to. So yeah, let's go to unlock. All right, car is now unlocked. All right, so you go into your, ooh, focus. And like I said, I have 2 of them now. So I have one in my keys, and then I have a second one now that I've been using, but they both work. This is number 2 now, this is number 1. So you're gonna want to put your key in, go to the on position, which is the 3rd click, okay? And then you wanna, that's an issue that I'm working on still, that high oil pressure. But just reset everything, okay? Reset everything. And then go to options. And then keep hitting options until you get to the blank screen in options. So right there. Then you're gonna wanna press and hold reset for 2 seconds. And then you're gonna get a fob training. Once you get to fob training, let go of reset and then hit it again. And then you're going to want to press your lock and unlock buttons at the same time. Okay? I'm not going to do it because these are already programmed, but you're going to want to press them both at the same time. And then it'll say fob trained, first fob trained. And then it's going to tell you to do it again for the second fob. And you can even do a third fob if you wanted to. Once you're done with all that, you just go back and you just turn your key off. Once you've done all the whatever many remotes you want to do. I only did 2, so once you do 2, you just turn your key back off. Okay. And then I tested it in the car, so I'm going to test it again. So there you go. You saw the security alarm go off. Doors locked. So I'm going to lock it. See? Okay. All that's working. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, post them in the comments. This is a really, really good upgrade if you have a 97 to 2000 Corvette. I don't know what that sound is. Alright, I figured out what the sound was. I left the trunk open for too long. Battery is dying. It's got like 12 volts or something. No, less than that. It's got like, let's see how many. Yeah, she's got like no volts. Okay, well, that can be fixed. So yeah, like as I was saying, great upgrade. You're looking to spend about $100, $120. Definitely recommend it if you have the older style remotes. This is a good, easy upgrade. Like I said, any questions, post them in the comments. Go ahead and help you guys out with that.